stars in sky and let's dance for a while. Heaven can wait, we're only watching the skies, hoping for the best but expecting the worst. Are you gonna drop the bomb or not? Let us die young or let us live forever. We don't have the power but we never say never. Sitting in a sandpit, life is a short trip. The music's for the sad man. Can you imagine when this race is won? Turn our golden faces into the sun, praising our leaders, we're getting in tune. The music's played by the madman. Forever young, I want to be forever young. Do you really want to live forever? Forever, forever, forever young. I want to be forever young. Do you really want to live forever? Forever young. Some are like water, some are like the heat. Some are a melody and some are the beat. Sooner or later they all will be gone. Why don't they stay young? It's so hard to get old without a cause. I don't want to perish like a fleeting horse. Youth like diamonds in the sun, and diamonds are forever. So many adventures couldn't happen today. So many songs we forgot to play. So many dreams swinging out of the blue. We'll let them come true. Forever young, I want to be forever young. Do you really want to live forever? Forever, forever, forever young. I want to be forever young. Do you really want to live forever? Forever, forever, forever young. I want to be forever young. Do you really want to live
Okay, Vajiko from Paraguay. Hope that everything's going good. Someone called a bat signal or something. The alumni are coming, let's go. Nah, but hope y'all are all doing super good. My parents have been telling me a lot about the team, what the teams are doing. Obviously, one of my brothers on the team. Shout out Ashton Polina, the GOAT, the inheritor of my fortune. But nah, y'all have just been killing it this year. Y'all are so fast. It's actually embarrassing for probably every past alumni, but y'all are just doing great, and it's great to see that the culture's really moving on. There is kind of this one thing that's been in my mind recently, and it's that during a race is crazy because a race is just a time capsule. Everything that happens inside of a race does not leave a race. It literally affects basically nothing. But everything about how you prepare for a race all summer, every McDonald's breakfast, every stack of pancakes, every soda that you drink, that goes into your race. All the food, all the thoughts, all the drinks, all the praying, everything. And then you race, it's contained, it's itself. You have to run your race, nothing else. Don't try to adjust, don't try to do nothing. Maybe this is completely against what Coach Rivera is telling you, but this is how I see it, right? And then after your race, that is everything. If you needed to adjust your strategy or whatever, if you needed to train a little harder, literally everything comes down to a single race. Not the race itself, but the moments before and after. And it's all about your headspace, it's about your attitude. So if you're going in this race to kill it, to absolutely kill it, to every single team, every person going to state, that's what you're going to do. That's what you have been preparing for. That's what I hope you all have been preparing for. I hope you all have been locked in. I know that y'all have been locked in. But, so yeah. And also, you always got a few things to depend on whenever you race. You always got your teammates. They're there for you all summer, right? This is a good little motivational speech, huh? You got your teammates. They're always there for you. You got your family, usually. They're always rooting for you. But then also you got your coaches. Duh. You got your coaches. Coach Bear is always there to help you out. Shout out. All the other coaches. And then you also got God. And I know this is like a missionary plugging God stuff, but you gotta trust in Him. You always gotta trust in the Lord. Even if you don't believe in God, there's a higher power out there somewhere, kids. And His name is God. Not just kidding. But pretty sure all y'all are Christians. I actually don't know the lineup this year. Anyways, love you all. You're all gonna do super great. And yeah, run your race. Run your race. And do it with grace.
Hey guys, my name is Manny Grimaldo. I was part of the 2022 state qualifying team at Centennial. I ran cross country my freshman and sophomore year of high school, and then I stuck with baseball my junior and senior year. I now play baseball at the collegiate level at Arlington Baptist University. Running cross country definitely improved my competitive mindset and made me an overall better athlete. I would say qualifying for state was one of my greatest high school athletic achievements. My advice for you guys is to go in with a positive mindset, give it your all, and stay healthy. I believe in you. I believe in you guys, and y'all are going to kill it at the regionals. Good luck.
Hi guys, my name is Ella Magion, and I just recently graduated, but I have made it to state my freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior year, so all 4 years, solo. But I had always wished that I could go with a team, so I heard that the girls had a really good chance at making state, and I don't doubt that at all. I have been saying that for the past 3 years, and because I agree, and I'm so proud of how good district champs, but I'm so proud of the girls, and I know that if y'all really dig down deep, this regionals course, I'm not gonna lie, it's never been my favorite, but I've had good and bad years on it. It's more of a mental thing. This course isn't going to make or break. I was always told stories oh, this course is terrible, blah, blah, blah. And running it, and some of the older girls can tell y'all, it's not that bad. This is going to be a y'all's thing, who wants it more, and I think that y'all deserve it more than anyone else to go to state. So, really proud of you girls. I love you all, and I wish y'all the best of luck. And same with the boys. I don't know how good of a chance y'all have, but I know that y'all have a chance, because I know that y'all are all gifted runners, and y'all are very good. And the people that have ran the course can tell y'all, it's hard. It's gonna this isn't supposed to be easy, but I know that y'all have worked harder than most. Probably any team that's there, and I think y'all deserve to qualify the most. That goes for girls and guys. So, I want to make this quick snippet video to let y'all know that I am there in spirit. I'm so sad that I cannot go, because I would give anything just to come see y'all once again this year. But I will be home soon, so we'll catch y'all there. But best of luck to y'all. Don't get in y'all's heads about it, and just run your race, please. Take it from me. I love y'all, and I hope y'all do amazing. Bye.
Hi everybody, this is Jack McCarty. I ran for the 2022 state team, and right now I'm running at Laterno for cross country. It's been pretty great so far. The people here are really nice, and I've enjoyed running all of these different courses. Hopefully you guys had a pretty good cross country season. I heard all of you did great at district. Girls getting first, boys getting third. Sounds like you guys are honestly doing pretty awesome right now. When it comes to advice for the regionals race, it's a pretty difficult course. It's pretty hilly. People have had problems with altitude. It's a course I personally had problems with before in the past. When it comes to dealing with it, I would suggest try not overthinking the race at all, and try to make sure that you try to just do your best. Don't stress out over the course or it being difficult, and don't worry about times. Times are sometimes usually slow for this course, and don't worry about things like that. Just try to do your best and try to stay in a pack, try to keep up your pace. That's the kind of thing I would recommend. Just don't overthink anything. This is a cross country race, and all you have to do is do your best and don't focus too much on the times. Hopefully you guys do really good at regionals. Maybe some of you will make state. I'm pretty sure that's going to happen though, because team looks pretty good. Any other things I would probably add? Personally, I've been really enjoying my time at Laterno. I've missed a lot of you though. It's kind of hard not having all those people around you that you know and those connections, especially with family and friends, but I've been doing pretty well. You guys are going to do awesome at regionals, and hopefully you make it to state.
Hey guys, my name's Ethan Shelton. I've been a runner at Centennial from 2020 to 2024. Welcome to Lubbock, Texas. I'll be seeing y'all here in a little bit. Good luck on y'all's race. I've been in y'all's spot. I've been to regionals. I know how it feels. I've been excited too when I was in your position. But I hope you have a great time here, and go Red Raiders.
Hi, I'm Jackson Hudden. I was a senior on the 2022 state team. I'd say one of my biggest suggestions is just stick to your race plan. Whatever you do, the altitude will be there, the hills will be there. Just stick to what you normally do and just be smart, work as a team, and y'all are going to do great. So let's go.
Hey guys, I'm Noah Martin. I graduated in 2023 and I ran in the state meet my junior and senior year. If I could give you one piece of advice, it would be to go out there and try your best to have fun. You know, y'all did great at district, and you've worked really hard to get to where you are now, and I think it'd be a shame if you took it too seriously and didn't enjoy the moment. So go out there, do your best.
Hey Spartans, I didn't get the chance to run with many of you, but my name is Clara. I graduated in 2023 from Centennial. I ran cross country and track for 4 years, and I qualified for state as an individual in 2021. And although it's been a few years, I still remember that terrifying feeling of standing on the starting line and wishing you were anywhere else but the race. But trust me, everyone around you feels the exact same way. And the difference between the people that are going to make it to state and the people that aren't is going to be how they face that fear and trust in themselves, their training, and their teammates. So on race day, anything can happen. Don't count yourself out until you've crossed that finish line. Leave it all on the course. And if you don't have the energy to do it for yourself anymore, think of your teammates and do it for them. You guys are going to do great. You've worked so hard, and I can't wait to see how you guys do. Cheering you on from Miami.
What's up, Spartan family? This is Hayden Whitehead. I was a 4-time regional qualifier in high school. I ran track and field and cross country at Sam Houston State University, and I'm now coaching at New Waverly High School. I wanted to start off just by saying congratulations on making it to regionals, but the job's not finished. There is a phrase, a term that we use in the running world that is the hay is in the barn. And what that means, what it originates from, is when farmers are trying to bale hay and work on hay, they have to do a lot of labor, a lot of toiling, and they have to do a lot of really hard work before the hay gets in the barn. But once it gets there, there's nothing more that they can do. There's no more preparation, no more work that they can do. And so remember, when you're on the line at regionals, the hay is in the barn. You've done all the work through the summer, through this whole season leading up to this. And so trust your coaches, trust your training, and know that you have done all the work that you can do. And as you go into this race, remember that you're not just racing for yourself, you're racing for your family that's next to you. So lean on each other, run hard for each other. Good luck, guys.
Hi, I'm Harley Woolsey. Most of you probably know me as Owen's older sister. I made it to state in 2017 with the team and 2018 as an individual. My biggest advice as you go into regionals is just being able to push through the pain. Lubbock is a hard course. It's hard, it's hilly, but you've been training all this time, so rely on your training. The Green Monster has prepared you for it, and be comfortable with hurting and pushing through it, because in the end, it's worth it. And the pain is temporary. So if you can get through that stomach cramp or get through that hill and just keep moving your legs, your training will get you there. And I have faith that all of you are gonna do great, and I'm so excited for y'all. I can't wait to see how you do.
Hey guys, it's Marina Grimaldo here. I was a part of the girls team that qualified for state back in 2017, and I was also the team that placed third in the state of Texas. I also ran cross country and track all 4 years at Angelo State University, and I am now coaching cross country, girls basketball, and track at Alvarado Junior High. However, I am still a Centennial Spartan, and so I'm still rooting you guys on. I'm so excited to hear that y'all are wanting to qualify for state. It's such an exhilarating feeling, especially qualifying and making it to state as a team. It absolutely changed my life, made me fall in love with the sport even more, and I want y'all guys to have the exact, the same experience that we all went through. Some words of advice I would say is to go into the race with a positive mindset. Staying mentally tough throughout your race plays a huge role in your performance. And also work together as a team and stay together as a pack throughout the race. I wish you guys the best of luck. I believe you guys are going to kill it.
What up, everyone? It's Nick Newby here, former collegiate runner at the University of Arkansas at Little Rock, and also a former runner at Burleson Centennial High. So I'm gonna go ahead and start y'all off with a bit of a funny story. This was my junior year, and I had every intentions of making it to state. I was fit, I was doing really well, and so I thought, okay, let's do it. Let's make it to state. This is 2018, by the way. And so I make it to regionals, and then I qualify, but I forgot my bib, so I was disqualified. Tough, but that only fueled the fire for the next year. And of course, 2019, I came back and qualified for state, and the rest is history. But anyways, I guess a little bit of advice that I would give to y'all, of course, with the intentions of making it to state, especially as a team. That's one thing I was never able to be a part of, although we were doing really well. But I guess a little bit of advice that I would have is basically just to do everything the way you've been doing it all season. Make sure that you are staying on top of drinking a lot of water. Just have a sound mind. If you have to spend some time to do some breathing exercises or just really reflect on what you've done all season and what you think could benefit you, then do it. Because of course, in the end, your fitness will do the job. And that's just something you have to trust in. And yeah, so trust in your fitness, and yeah, just go out there and have fun, really. Just embrace the moment, because you're not gonna have this time forever. And yeah, just do your best and have fun.
Hi, I'm Sarah. I ran on the cross country team from 2015 to 2019. I went to state all 4 years. In 2017, I got the opportunity to go with the team, which was the best experience. It was just unmatched being there with that team atmosphere. My advice for you guys going into regionals is that this is supposed to be the fun part. So go into it just trying to have fun. You guys have put in all of the hard work, the effort's there, the work is there. You guys have done the early mornings, you've done the hard workouts, you've done the weightlifting, and regionals is just a part of the fun where you get to see it all pay off. So go out there, work together as a team, have a smart race plan, don't do anything crazy, try to pace yourselves, and make sure that you're out there having fun. It'll all pay off in the end. I am so excited for you guys. I wish you nothing but the best of luck, and I am rooting for y'all.
Hi everyone, my name's Rainey Southall and I was a part of the 2017 team that went to regionals and qualified for state. I just want to start off by congratulating all of you girls. I've heard y'all have had an amazing season and y'all are doing really great. I just want to let you know that I can understand all of the nerves or anxiousness y'all might be feeling going into y'all's regionals race, but my advice would be just to take those nerves, take that adrenaline, and use it to push yourself throughout the race. And just aim to keep passing one more person, one more runner, and so on. Because at that point in the season, all the points do count, and each person you pass really does help your team. I was a senior at the time, and I remember it like yesterday, so really just hold on to your teammates, lean on them, use their support, and I know my team was just like family to me, and I'm sure it is the same for you guys. Y'all just hold on to them and run your heart out, and I'm really pushing for y'all. I'm really rooting for y'all. Congrats and good luck. I'm cheering y'all on.
Hi, my name is Kayla and I was a part of the 2017 team that went to state, and I'm here to give you some words of encouragement. I remember this day like it was literally yesterday, so with that being said, I want you to soak up every possible minute that you can with your teammates. I want you to really appreciate every pre-meet huddle, every stretch, every warm-up that you do. Just know that everything that you've done your entire season has gotten you to exactly to where you are right now. Mentally, physically, you are completely ready. You just need to put it all together to get you to the next step. And then make sure you leave it all on the course. I know you're gonna kill it. I know you're gonna represent us well, and you're gonna do amazing.
Hello. Coach Eden here. Congratulations, first of all. I got 3 quick things I want to tell you. I know you got a lot of, hopefully a lot of other encouraging words from past Spartans that have had the privilege to make it to the state track cross country meet. First thing I want to tell you is be proud of what you've done so far. You're district champs. Yes, you're district champs. Be proud of yourself, be proud of your teammates. That's an accomplishment in itself. And even better, you guys, you don't have to count on one person to be first all the time. You all can mix and match how you come in, and your spread is unbelievable. So that's number 1. Number 2, be grateful and be humble, and don't take this chance for granted. This chance, you're this close, is something that I think people, especially with your team, you're young, you think, oh, we got maybe next year. Well, no, ask Coach Kelly. He was so lucky and fortunate to go his freshman year. He never got to go again. The year that our girls went, we were about like y'all. We were pretty young, and everybody was like, oh, we got 3rd place in the state. And everybody's like, next 2 or 3 years, you're gonna be amazing. Well, 2 of them got hurt, and 1 of them moved. We never made it back. So just be grateful, be humble, go out there and just go for it. Just go for it. You know, the boys have been twice, the girls have been once. It's your turn. It's your turn. Last thing, cross country running does not define you. It just doesn't. For a long time, I thought it did me as a coach, as a runner, as an athlete. It doesn't. It's something that is amazing. I think cross country especially is just the best sport ever. I think it can bring you so much joy. It can bring you friendships that you'll have for life. It can give you different bonds that you'll have for life. But it doesn't define you. Your parents still love you, your coaches love you, God loves you. So at the end of the day, just be thankful for what you have, that you have this team, that you're, like I say, this close. I believe you can do it. So get out there and give it your best shot. And when it's said and done, you're still you, and we love you. Good luck. Go Spartans.
What's up, fam? This is TK, or Coach Kelly. I know it might be a little weird seeing me on TV right now as we're all in the same hotel room watching this video, but as you can tell from this video, the Centennial XC family runs very deep. It's been going on for past 16 years, and I just want you to know that we are proud of you and that we love you. You know, one thing that's very special about this program is that we preach family, but you know, we don't just preach it, we live it. And so whether you're teammates with some of these teammates or not, right, if you are ever part of the Centennial cross country program, you are family, right? And so just know that you are part of a very special program and an amazing family. Some words of advice and encouragement as we head into this regional race. You know, I don't want to make things complicated, and so I think Coach Rivera said it best at Monday's practice, and that is, you know, running is very simple. So don't make it bigger than what it is, right? And just go out there and have fun. So we're two teams right now, the girls and the boys team. We're kind of the team that's, you know, in the hunt of going to state, right? But we're also the team that's kind of the outside looking in. And so with that, that's not a bad thing, right? That's actually the most dangerous teams, in my opinion, right? The teams that have nothing to lose. And we have nothing to lose tomorrow. And so go out there and just go for it, right? Because at the end of the day, right, we don't want to live in regret. And I promise you, if you just go for it and you give it everything you got, you will be satisfied with how the race went, whether we make it or not. And so one thing I want to talk about is, you know, how to control your anxiety and nerves. I know right now you're probably feeling that, which is completely normal. I tell the middle schoolers all the time, it's okay to be nervous before a race, just don't run scared. And I know you're not going to run scared tomorrow, but at the same time, the biggest thing I get worried or concerned about sometimes is how do you control those anxiety and nerves? Because I didn't know how at some points in high school. There was a few races where I let my anxiety and nerves completely take over and sort of forgot how to run, and you know, had some of my worst performances. And I don't want you ever in that same boat as I did, right? So learn from me, from my mistakes. But as I gotten older, throughout my running career, whether it was late in high school or in college, the one thing that helped me with my anxiety and nerves going into the race is thinking about my why and my journey. And so I do want to express some of my whys, and hopefully that connects or touch you in some way. I know everyone's got different whys, and some of you might got multiple whys. And so I'm going to express to you some of my whys. And so, yeah. So the first one is that this is a gift, right? Running is a gift. Someone far greater than all of us gave you that gift. I always like to say we're those 1%ers, right? We have the ability and talent level to go out there and run 3 miles at this certain pace or this certain time. And it's an unbelievable feeling, right? In cross country, yes, it is a work ethic sport. You know, it's what you put in is what you get out. But at the same time, there is a talent level to it, and you have it. And so use this talent level to the best of your abilities. My biggest pet peeve in life is seeing people just throw away this talent. And I know a lot of people in that boat. Don't be in that boat, right? And I know you're not, right? I know the work that you've put in since June 2nd or even in middle school if I had the opportunity to coach you. But use the most out of this gift. The next thing is family, right? Do it for your family. You know, I told the middle schoolers this at the beginning of the season, but I could receive the Presidential Medal of Honor, right? The highest honor that you could possibly get. But it wouldn't satisfy me as much than hearing my family how proud they are of me, right? Anytime they tell me that or anytime I think about that, it gives me chills and goosebumps. And so I want you to go in there and have that mindset of making your family proud. I know your family is extremely proud of you, right? Trust me. But at the same time, I don't know about y'all, but it gives me sort of like an extra boost or an edge or even like a spark when I start thinking about my family mid-race, right? Because every single day when I wake up, I want to make I want to make sure the Kelly last name is represented well. And so go out there and make your family proud. The next thing is do it for your teammates, right? Was I best friends with all my teammates? Absolutely not. But I had a respect level for them. So whether they wear Kerr, Centennial, or DBU across their chest, I had a respect level with them, and I was going to run through a brick wall. And so do it for your teammates, right? I'll never forget that 2015 regional race, right? We were a very senior-led team, we had 5 seniors and 2 freshmen, right? It's really uncommon to see that these days, but that's what our team was. And I didn't run a particularly great race at district, right? I probably had one of my worst performances all season. And so it was more about how am I going to bounce back, right? And so heading towards Lubbock, whether I was in a charter bus, when I was at the preview course, in the race, after the race, right? The only thing I thought of was my teammates, right? I wasn't thinking about myself, right? I was actually went in there with a selfless attitude. And I think that's the reason why I myself and the team ran really well. And we ended up making history that day, but at the same time, like, you know, it's going to get tough tomorrow, right? Like those hills, like there's going to be times, especially on that second loop, I call it the money loop, but that's where, you know, your body's going to feel numb, right? That's where your brain's going to tell you to stop. But at the same time, you got to keep going. And the thing that motivated me was my teammates. And so when you pass your teammates tomorrow or you're next to your teammates, encourage them, right? Because that little sense of encouragement from a runner running in the race can mean the world to them and give them that extra motivation that they need. And then lastly, do it for you, right? Like Coach Ian said, you only get so many of these opportunities, right? And don't take it for granted. You know, I thought after my freshman year, I was going to go to state each and every year, right? I thought that was a guaranteed. And I was humbled and ended up not going at all after my freshman year. And had a roller coaster ride, but go out there and do it for you, right? You only have so many of the opportunities. And I hate to say this, but the 7 girls that run out there tomorrow or the 7 boys that run out there tomorrow is not going to be the same 7 next year, right? It's going to be a different squad. And so I know that sounds terrible of me saying, but that's just the truth. That's sports and that's life. And so make the most out of this opportunity, because this might be your one and last opportunity. This might be your one shot, right? And it's up to you and how you take it. And so I also want you to do this, though. I also want you to take time tonight or tomorrow and look yourself in the mirror, right? And think about, when you're looking at yourself, think about your younger self, right? Would your younger self be proud of who you are? And the answer should be yes, right? Because as a 25-year-old myself, like, I look up to y'all each and every day. And so think about your younger self and do it for them, right? Because I promise you, if you went back in time, they would look up to who you are today. And so I know you have an envelope in your hand that you've been holding for about 20 minutes now. But before you open that envelope, if you run the Almost Meet Day Instagram account that is not affiliated with Spartan XC by any means, let me know. Not in trouble or anything like that. I actually love it, but I got a little surprise for you on that part. But go ahead and open those envelopes. Hopefully those whys start kicking in while y'all open what's inside. And just know that we are proud of you, and no matter what happens tomorrow, we will still love you the same. And let's go out there and get it.